Hi, my name is TheRegalKnight, and today I'm going to show you a video. Not just any video, it's going to be a video of Scott Cawthon's new game trailer, at least the first one, Five Nights at Freddy's, the sister location. Now, I'm not really showing my face, not because I don't want you guys to see my reaction, it's more like I want you guys to see the video, and then we'll talk a little bit more after, alright? So sit down, relax, and enjoy. Okay, now that you've seen it, whether you've seen it on watching this channel or watching it through Scott Games or through Scott's own YouTube channel, now we can actually talk about it for a bit. One, you can move, just like in the fourth game. Not just moving, you see a clip of your character, or said protagonist of the game, going through an air vent. So that means you can actually go from room to room to room. Hopefully. Because that would be a really nice, tactic. Instead of just being stuck in one room with a couple of little devices to ward off the animatronics. Second thing is, you see the other animatronics. Two of them look very familiar. One looks like Mangle and the other one looks like Freddy in kind of a mangly way, seeing how he has a hand puppet of Bonnie. And then the third one is a ballerina. A ballerina. I mean, what made him think of a ballerina? I mean, the closest thing I could think of a ballerina is when you have with your mother, or if you have like a little jewel case and it has like a little ballerina, or like a little music box and it has a little ballerina on it. I mean, then that's about it, but that doesn't seem creepy. This ballerina though, it just, to me, it doesn't bring that fear factor completely. But then again, it could probably have the most terrifying jump scare out of all of them. But these are only 4 of the animatronics. For all we know, there could be 5 or 6. In the first trailer, all you see is Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. You are never told about Foxy. And then, boom, there's a fox out of a closet. Or curtains. Another thing is, the girl might just be very short. And that kind of disappoints me, because I was really looking forward to the caterpillar thing. But it didn't really show any clear, visual of her bottom half. So I could still be right, I could be wrong, but it would totally, in my opinion, it would be really creepy if she was a caterpillar. At least in my opinion, shit, that'd be like, she could be the height of a child, but when she comes closer and a caterpillar-like body, she gets taller and taller than a standard human size, even if the animatronics are already like 6 feet tall already. So it's like, yeah, that's kind of creepy. I've noticed that all animatronics have their faces reconfigured, and that they're kind of like, they can open up the same way as the girls face can. Like we see at the end of the video, there's a jump scare or I want to say said jump scare of the girl with her face plates coming on and off and just kind of shaking her head back and forth. I mean, that's not probably the final jump scare, so hopefully it can actually be a lot more horrific. I am honestly rooting for this game to be really, really scary. Because the past couple games, they've almost been completely the same. The same kind of rule out, the same kind of animatronics coming after you and being like, boo. I'd rather see something a little more different like this. Like, it's already really different where their entire mask comes off and splits open like a cocoon and just shows you the endoskeleton and is like, boo. That's a lot more scarier to me. Their boo isn't really a boo, it's more of like a high-pitched scream of one of his Scott's children's, but it's you understand what I am talking about. The last thing I'm gonna note on this is that the game is set out to be released this fall. Now, we're all aware that Scott's entire development plan isn't really, precise, especially since Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I mean, it's always been really earlier than after the second game, or after the first game, sorry. And it's always come out a week or a month, or in the case of the Five Nights at Freddy's 4, it was set out to be coming out in Halloween. But then it came out in July, like late July. Late July, early August. I can't remember completely. But it was also one of the first videos I put up on the channel. So it should say on there. But that game came out so early compared to what it was supposed to come out on. I mean, I did have fun with the game. And it did reveal a lot more to the story. But it could have had a lot more updates to it. And could have come out a lot better. Reason why, if this game does come out in fall, it would totally be fine with me. If he busts out at least one game every couple of years, especially if the sister location is a huge hit, and say he does leave cliffhangers saying like it's not enough information to understand what happens in that game, we could be seeing another game for the sister's location. Which could either mean it also had its previous restaurant that would lead into finding out what happened at Fredbear's Diner, or it could actually continue on in sequels, like how Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was a sequel to the first game, compared to how the second one was a pre-sequel. Difference: pre-sequel means before, and sequel means after the game. I'm just clearing it out just in case you didn't know. I like to be informative. Sorry if you already knew. But still though, the graphics look nice, the characters look creepy, and I've also noticed that this game tends to lean into the direction of femininity. Basically, what I mean is all these characters seem to be women-like, while the first games came out as more child-friendly instead of just one gender, this one actually looks like to be targeted towards girls. You have a white Freddy, who is also pink. You have a white Foxy, which looks a lot more like Mangle, and which I've heard from other YouTubers describing this. Yes, I've already watched their videos. That it's called Funtime Foxy or Mangle, and Funtime Freddy, with the little pan puppet of Bonnie. And then you got the ballerina, who, from what I heard, has a name of Ballerina or something like that. I'm not really sure, but all of these sound really creepy. And now it's just a matter of time before the game comes out. We are in May right now, so we have like a good 5-6 months before the game comes out. So hopefully that game comes out during the fall instead of really early, because I'm excited, but I want to say a few people are really risque about it and are probably going to think that he will release it earlier and send it in a downward spiral. Not saying that it would go in a downward spiral, I'm just saying this game looks horrific. I want to play it, I want to exploit of what it has to tell me. I want to go through Reddit and find everything that everybody has found. I want to rip this game apart, whether it be by myself or with the help of others, or me just going through fucking spoilers and going through all of it. Anyway, this game looks fun. I said you should check it out in the original channel of Scott Coffin. And with that, I will see you all next time.